Next console, they just told us in a podcast, the next console, biggest generational leap ever.
And guess what that means? It's probably going to be a limited number of them, and there's not going to be that many available. But look, they are not trying to sell us a Series X the way that PlayStation is trying to sell a PlayStation. A console. That, bro, PlayStation, every commercial I see, you see the Sony, and then it says, boom, it says play whatever, and then it
has no limit.
And it makes sense.
But then it has the console and the controller, and it's
but Sony has always been a product hardware person, whereas Microsoft has always been software.
Now,
the fact that if you had go ahead, I'm sorry.
If you look at a lot of, at least Xbox Canada's advertising, it doesn't include the console. It'll include like a controller. It'll include Game Pass, but it won't include.
Bro,
you know why? Because you can play the controller on your PC. You don't need an Xbox.
And your phone.
On your phone.
And your tablet.
And your iPad. You don't need an Xbox.
Bro, play everywhere. Look, I'm gonna tell you. I was one of those people that honestly believe, okay, if Xbox had Sony's mentality, Sony would be in some serious trouble for the simple fact that they own Call of Duty. Period. If the mentality of Sony and PlayStation existed in the Xbox house right now, Sony would be quaking. They would be shook. Because all it would take is to make Call of Duty exclusive to crush competition. Period. And if you think people won't move for Call of Duty, you're a fool.
Oh, 100%. But their hands are tied. Microsoft's hands are tied for the next 10 years.
Yeah, but they don't care because
they don't care.
They don't care. And they never care.
Also a franchise that it's unique. Unlike Mass Effect, which is, I'll take my favorite series, Mass Effect isn't gaining new fans year on year. It may gain a few. Call of Duty's going to gain childhoods.
Right. That's because it's the replayability of the game.
And then
you don't need to know the story. You just need to get in there and learn how to shoot.
Every single one of us is all played.
I'm absolutely terrible at it.
As much of a power move that would be, Microsoft would and probably could never, even after 10 years, they wouldn't do it. It doesn't make sense. We talking about
too much money.
Okay. I'm sorry. I usually don't look at the chat like that, but I love what Logan is saying, and I almost want him to get in here. But no, check this out. Xbox is not completely abandoning the console. Why they did it, who knows? I didn't fully watch the documentary on why they started it, but I'm thankful they did, right? It's a money move at this point. It's beyond, it's not just Microsoft passion project anymore. This is pure money. So now, in my opinion, I think Microsoft is having a lot more sway and say over what goes on in Xbox land. And that's why we're seeing the pivots we're seeing. I really don't think Phil and them was pushing this.